Gilbert has just handcuffed Lawler to the rope. Terry Funk with a stool hammers it down on the head of Lawler. Well, there'll be more to said about that. Hello again, everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside, and we're ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling.
Oh, boy, we ready to go today, Dave. What great bouts we got. Billy Joe Travis right here today. Taking on JC Ice. We'll be seeing Billy Joe in action. Also, right here today in the ring, it's the Moondogs with Ronnie Lott. But their opponents are going to be Jerry the King Lawler and Brian Christopher.
Yes, sir. Right here today. What a day we got coming up. In addition, one of the greatest nights ever at the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum just a few nights ago. Memphis Memories will have some highlights to share with you. We're coming back with that right after this.
This wrestling segment is brought to you by Mega Market.
Introducing the ultimate pepperoni pizza, new from Pizza Hut.
Maybe we shouldn't eat this. What?
Zesty herbs, thicker pepperoni for a whole new taste.
It's the ultimate. We eat this now and it could ruin everything else. It's like you go out with a supermodel. Swimming girls would be nothing. Susan Myers would be okay. But no, supermodel. One bite. There's no going back. So you gonna eat it? Yeah.
Try one for $9.99, a second medium for $5 more.
Suppose you have 2 teenage sons that feed every week, and they run through 3 loaves of bread, bunches of broccoli, 1 box of corn pops, 3 gallons of milk, 4 liters of Coca-Cola, 3 cans of tuna, 1 bag of Chips Ahoy, 3 bags of chips, 6 apples, 12 bananas, 2 whole chickens, 2 movie rentals, including Nightmare on Main Street, and 20 other must-have items. Actual taste show you save more in Mega Market. Check this week's mailer and see how much you can save every day.
Mom, we need more peanut butter.
No little cinnamon gum freshens bread longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, put your heads together longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on while you chew it. Think about a little longer, make it last a little longer. Keep your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
What did the doctor say?
He's phoning in a prescription.
A prescription? But who's open at this hour?
Super D.
Super D Summer and Perkins is open 24 hours every day. So whenever the need arises, our 24-hour Super D pharmacist is always ready to serve you and handle your prescription needs at a moment's notice.
Hurry.
When it can't wait until morning.
Super D, we take better care of you.
Well, over the years, there's been a lot of wrestling matches, I want to tell you, but there are certain nights, certain events that'll stand out in your mind forever. And I must say that this past Monday night in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Mid-South Coliseum, it was something else. Lance Russell joined us there at ringside. We had Hall of Fame inductions, a return of some of the legends. We've been getting calls ever since.
All week long.
Yeah,
People are glad to see the Sputnik Monroe and John and Al Gray, all of them down there.
And folks saying, hey, when are you going to show it? Well, it was 3.5 hours worth of memories. Can't show you the whole thing, but we can show you some highlights. Take a look right now at the highlights of these Memphis memories. Is going to be Sam Bass.
I watched them every Saturday on TV. I couldn't wait till they climbed in the ring. Monday night memories are all I have to remind me.
We're inducting as our next inductee into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, Tojo Yamamoto. Accepting for Tojo Yamamoto is Jerry Jarrett, his former partner and great holder.
Jerry Lawler, that office was none other than Miss Christine Jarrett. In the ring, Monday night memories are all I have to remind me of you. Jackie Fargo said, "Put up your dukes."
And it's my pleasure to induct Mr. Sputnik Monroe into the Wrestlers Hall of Fame.
This one's with you. Sputnik Monroe, Don and Al Green.
It gives me a lot of pleasure, and that's Don Green. My pleasure and a great honor to introduce you to mean, lean, hungry Al Green.
Eddie Marlin, Buddy Wayne, Guy Coffey, hope they never change. Lance Russell, they call Banana.
Certificate of appreciation right here, presented to none other than Lance Russell. And I know that's not much of a surprise to you, but I think this may be. No one deserves to be in the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame any more than this man, Lance Russell. From all over USWA territory, from Tampa, Florida, from Kentucky, from everywhere. It was a very special night. Here's Eddie.
They were right there Monday night with it. Didn't you see the video there of that full house at the Coliseum?
Yeah.
If that don't get your blood stirring, nothing in the world will. And let me tell you something, Dave. I've been traveling all around the USWA territory, Louisville, Nashville, Evansville, and all the smaller towns that we run around there. The crowds have been great. They've been increasing weekly. And then you come to Memphis this past Monday night, and that just tops it off right there. That Coliseum was full. And, you know, the USWA wrestling fans, they deserve the best in wrestling. Yeah. They all agree with us there. And I'm going to tell you one thing, they're going to get the best in wrestling. You know, it shows you that the fans are still there. They're still there. You just got to reach out and grab them. And, you know, I've been sick all week long, and I thought, oh, my goodness, I'm not going to be able to go to Memphis. But I had to be to Memphis here today to tell you, all you thousands of fans that was there Monday night, we appreciate it. I just hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'm going to tell you one thing. With the kind of fan support that we're getting all over there, Louisville, Evansville, Nashville, and here in Memphis, memories are great. They are great. You can carry them with you a long ways. But wrestling fans, I want to promise you one thing. I'm going to put my work clothes on, and the best is yet to come. I'll make you that promise. The best is yet to come. Come see if I'm not right.
All right, thank Eddie. We'll be looking for more great matches coming up all around the USWA in the weeks ahead. Looking for a pretty fair one coming up here in just a moment. Lawler, Christopher, Moondogs. Don't leave.
Follow the rainbow to Jolly Royal and your pot of gold. Take home this 5-piece cherry Sovereigns and Veneers traditional bedroom for $55.73 a month. You'll be charmed with a Simmons hide-to-bed sofa and free love seats, $6.99 for both pieces. This Queen Anne mesh stripe sofa, $2.99. So is this camelback floral sofa. Your lucky day will begin with a sectional from Jolly Royal. We have a size, color, and price to fit any budget. Our 5-piece dinette with roll-around casters, $2.99. Dance on down to Jolly Royal Shamrock Sale-a-thon.
Suppose you have 2 teenage sons to feed every week, and they run through 3 loaves of bread, bunches of broccoli, 1 box of corn pops, 3 gallons of milk, 4 liters of Coca-Cola, 3 cans of tuna, 1 bag of Chips Ahoy, 3 bags of chips, 6 apples, 12 bananas, 2 whole chickens, 2 movie rentals, including Nightmare on Main Street, and 20 other must-have items. Actual taste show you save more in Mega Market. Check this week's mailer and see how much you can save every day.
Mom, we need more peanut butter.
You know, sometimes you have to add a little spice to your life. Try something different.
Spicy chicken sandwich, please.
Excellent. Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich is seasoned with Dave's own fiery blend of pepper and spices
Man, that's got zip.
for a hot and spicy taste.
Dad, what are you wearing?
I'm trying something different.
Keep trying.
I should have stopped with a sandwich.
Try Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich today and go wild.
I love to see Greg's guys doing it.
Greg's guys are doing it with a wide selection of designer suits, shirts, and tie sets. And today through Monday, Greg's is giving away a 100% silk tie set with the purchase of any men's or boys suit. This is a $35 value absolutely free. And remember, it's the shoes. Stacey Adams and Giorgio Brutini starting at only $39.95. So make a name for yourselves at all Greg's locations.
Hey, we're ready to go here, and we were just kind of talking about this. From time to time, we provide interview time that maybe if we had our druthers, we wouldn't always provide. But we're going to hear from this man right here, the head of the WWF. Here's Vince McMahon.
Welcome, everyone, to the World Wrestling Federation. I'm your host, Vince McMahon, and... Oh, wait a minute. This is not the World Wrestling Federation. No, this is the USWA. This is the home of the king, Jerry Lawler. And, you know, when you can't help but make comparisons, and when you compare the World Wrestling Federation with the USWA, it's sort of like comparing horse manure with ice cream, if you know what I mean. But congratulations to you, Mr. Lawler. Understand that all of your problems, all of your legal problems are over, and you're just strutting around Memphis and, you know, like feeling good about yourself, and, you know, well, your problems, as far as I'm concerned, your problems are just beginning. You left the WWF with a real bad attitude. You left the World Wrestling Federation with a lot of enemies, Mr. Lawler. We'd like to welcome you back. Come on back. Come on back to the WWF. And if you don't come back, we'll come there. So, congratulations, Mr. Lawler.
Well, I know what I think the king will say.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bring it on down.
Yeah. Speaking of coming on in here, oh boy, Ronnie Lott's blowing the whistle.
USWA Tag Team Champions, the Moondogs.
Sailors fans, the Moondogs are here. They've brought the boards. They've brought the chairs. Looks like they've stolen a road sign. Yeah. They're in the ring. Ronnie Lott's their manager here with them.
Let me tell you something, you stupid hillbillies. Just like you people say, there's going to be a whooping. Look at them babies. Look at my babies.
Here come their opponents. Got his own board to gig with a couple of brooms and a garbage can. They came with their own goodies here today. Yeah, Lawler knows the Moondogs. There's no doubt about that. And okay, the referee says ring the bell. Let's go. Oh boy.
This is I don't know if it's the USWA tag title bout or not. Are the titles at stake in this one?
No, I don't think so.
It is just a brawl. Between the Moondogs, Lawler and Christopher. Christopher right into that top turnbuckle. And with a mellow chair, he blasted him, Dave.
Oh, Lawler and Christopher both into that big street sign.
Look out for this one, man. What about Moondogs against Jerry Lawler and Brian Christopher? And Moondog's fought with a chair in the ring, just busted Christopher. Lawler's got Moondog right. Oh, boy. Over there, the camera's here. But the broom handle nails Christopher with it. Oh. The action continues in the USWA. There goes a sign flying. Look out.
Ronnie Lott hitting Brian Christopher with a doubled-up fist. The Moondogs with the upper hand here, primarily because of the addition of Ronnie Lott over in the corner.
Yeah, Ronnie Lott
3 against 2.
taking that shoe off, and he's been using it, too. Oh, he went to the point. Prentice, man. Prentice busts Ronnie Lott. He's got Lott down on the floor. Look at Point Prentice go. Prentice knocks Lott off on the floor, and he goes to work on Ronnie Lott. A little addition in this bout. Bert Prentice after Ronnie Lott holding him back. Christopher's got the Moondog out in the ropes, and he's pounding away with that big mellow boy. Boy. Oh, look out, Brian. Here comes Moondog back. Prentice taking care of Ronnie Lott out there.
Yeah, Prentice just body slammed Ronnie Lott out on the floor there. Lott is he's lost the shoe that he had off. There's no telling where that thing will turn up. Oh, the referee is done.
Yeah. The Moondog just hit the referee with a chair. Ronnie Lott said his boys will be fine for that one. Christopher picks up the metal chair and nails the Moondog. Oh, my goodness, he clobbered it. Moondog's out of here. They're gone. But they love Ronnie Lott. Lott gets out of there.
Oh, look out. Oh. Lott over here to the table to grab the World Tag Title belts, and they are out of here.
They're gone.
It's Lawler, Christopher, and Bert Prentice. And I don't know what the outcome of the match. I don't guess there's going to be an official outcome.
I hope the referee's okay in there. I don't know what his decision is.
Referee not in any shape to count the Moondogs out even at this point. It's just a stop match and a free-for-all, I suppose.
They hit referee Kevin Christopher with that metal chair, and still attending to Kevin over there, and they finally get him up to his feet. So this is going to be okay, Dave.
Yeah, I believe he's going to be all right. We're going to take a break and let you know what's ahead. Stay tuned.
At Rent America, we want to be your rental purchase source. Right now, choose from our large selection of living room suites like this Benchcraft motion sofa that works like a recliner for only $19.95 a week. Rent the complete room package and receive additional savings. Also, enjoy our newest item, this Betty Crocker bread maker that cooks freshly baked bread in just a couple of hours. So come to Rent America, where you'll always get quality and selection, easy terms, and same-day delivery. Brand names, low prices, that's Rent America.
Suppose you have 2 teenage sons to feed every week, and they run through 3 loaves of bread, bunches of broccoli, 1 box of corn pops, 3 gallons of milk, 4 liters of Coca-Cola, 3 cans of tuna, 1 bag of Chips Ahoy, 3 bags of chips, 6 apples, 12 bananas, 2 whole chickens, 2 movie rentals, including Nightmare on Main Street, and 20 other must-have items. Actual taste show you save more in Mega Market. Check this week's mailer and see how much you can save every day.
Mom, we need more peanut butter.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guaranteed the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Only one great tasting juicy flavor really gets you moving. Get your friends geared up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Juicy taste, going strong. The taste of juicy fruit is gonna move ya all day long. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. Soft and sweet, get right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guaranteed the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
The Mid-South's only Emmy Award-winning TV5.
Well, just a few days ago, there was a match, the Best of Memphis match. Take 10 wrestlers, 10 of the toughest from anywhere, put them all in the same ring, and say, go. Last one standing is declared the best. Here's what happened.
Opening up, and this is one that could go all night, guys. Lance Russell, Corey Macklin, Dave Brown sitting here for the Best of Memphis, and I got to tell you, Corey, this son of a gun is one that would bring a house down anywhere.
Oh, indeed. Brian Christopher started off against dangerous Gilbert. This is the Memphis match here.
This is the first opportunity that Gilbert has had to breathe, and it's strange that it was against Christopher where he started out.
That's right, and instead of doing the smart thing and tagging a partner, he comes right back for more, and a big mistake, I think, on his part. Count of three, yeah, he's out of there.
There's the elimination. Tommy backed up into the corner, and Jimmy Valiant pounding away on Wildfire. Referee Frank Morrell trying to get him back off the rope.
And Handsome going up to everybody. Frank better watch out of there, too. Rich going in his sights. He's got a chain. Uh-oh. Pulls the chain out and busts Handsome Jimmy. He's got Jimmy covered over here. Frank gets over. He does the counting. 2 and 3. Jimmy's eliminated.
None would mean as much to him as the Best of Memphis Championship, and Eddie Gilbert felt exactly that way, having grown up around Memphis. Look at this, Lawler has it down, he's got it! 1, 2, 3, and out of there. Wildfire. We've got 7 left. And up on the rope goes Brian Christopher on one side, and Jerry the King Lawler on the other. As Moondogs fought, pitched it from both of them. They sailed off simultaneously. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. Pop. Tags Idol. Coco beware it as Idol comes. Puts on the midsection. Fires the left hand. Going after Coco. He planted him that time. Drops him down hard. Hooks him up in the air. As Coco trying to get loose.
Christopher is on his feet. Sends Eddie Gilbert right out of the ring, and he goes up to Coco and Funk. Oh, look at Brian Christopher. This guy can fight back, let me tell you. He doesn't let up. He will stand up with the best of them as he slams Coco away and Terry Funk right into each other. Throws well right onto
Coco Ware. Coco sidestepped him. He hit straight on the metal fence. Ring the bell. Both of them counted outside the ring with a 10 count. As they continue to go, Brian Christopher now with Coco down on the floor. They're eliminated. There's only 3 left. Eddie Gilbert, Terry Funk, and Jerry Lawler. I want Jerry to just jump over backwards here in a moment and tag Funk to put him in there with Gilbert, and that would really turn this a woo. Lawler backdrops Gilbert over the top rope, out onto the floor. I mean, all the way down on the floor as Funk comes in from behind. Pile driver, and that's going to eliminate Terry Funk on a disqualification.
Jerry the King Lawler, oh boy! Slam right in the referee's break, boy. This could be bad news here, lads. Terry Funk is not completely out of this arena, and I tell you, you better watch out for him. Eddie Gilbert said, Lawler! The King flips him over, though.
Frank Morrell still down on the mat where he was belted down as Lawler goes in after Gilbert. He looks like he's going for a pile driver, but the referee still down on the mat, doesn't see it. That might be it, Dave.
That could be. Frank Morrell back up on his knees. Lawler has Gilbert lying in the middle of the ring. He's up on the middle rope. Here comes Lawler. No! Gilbert moves out of the way.
Wiley Jerry Lawler, 1, 2, 3, got him. The best of Memphis, the King, Jerry Lawler. Doug Gilbert into the ring. What you got, handcuffed?
He's handcuffing him to the rope. Doug Gilbert has just handcuffed Lawler to the rope.
Terry Funk with a stool hammers it down on the head of Lawler. Lawler, a prize victory, but a costly victory, as he now is facing Wildfire Tommy Rich, Doug Gilbert, Eddie Gilbert, and Terry Funk. We need some help on the side of the King. As Funk, boy, that ought to cost Eddie Gilbert for hitting the referee like that. All of them in the corner. Hey, guys, where are you? Let's get some help out here. Austin Idol had been eliminated earlier. Brian Christopher and Lawler is caught between 4 guys, all of whom would like to see a Lawler eliminated from wrestling. They've got that stool. Handcuffed to the ring is Lawler. Here comes Brian Christopher. Brings in a plank.
Well, there it was. Handcuffs involved. Tell you what, there's a special match which has been booked by promoter Eddie Marlin. It's called A Rage in the Cage. Some special stipulations. Those handcuffs will be a little bit different this next time. Here comes the King and Brian Christopher. And maybe they can tell us a little bit more about this situation coming up this week with the Rage in the Cage. The King with a crown in hand leading the way. Here's Brian Christopher with him. And I'm sure very satisfied to have won the match, but mighty unhappy with the aftermath of the Best of Memphis match.
Well, that's right. That was, without a doubt, probably the biggest victory in my entire career. When you put 10 guys, the caliber of which consists of Tommy Rich, Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert, the Moondogs, Coco Ware, Brian Christopher, myself, handsome Jimmy Valiant, Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol, and Terry Funk. When you put that kind of talent all in the ring at one time, to be able to come out the victor is quite a jewel in the crown, so to speak. But as you said, it was all the joy and all the elation from that victory was snatched right away by Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert, Tommy Rich, and all of those jerks who tried to do a number on me afterwards. Well, let me tell you something, guys. If that's the way you want to play, you want to handcuff people to the ropes and then do something to them, that's fine with us. Because you see, Eddie Marlin has put together a special match, as you said. He's going to call it Rage in a Cage down there Monday night. They're going to put up that big metal cage around the ring, and then they're going to sit 5 pairs of handcuffs are going to be locked to that cage. And then they're going to put 6 wrestlers in there. And the object of this match is not only to beat the daylights out of your opponent, but then to handcuff each one of them to that cage. And then you can imagine, Dave, if you get all your opponents handcuffed, you know what can happen to them, just like they did to me. Now, our only problem was this: finding a suitable partner. And I understand that you have got somebody on the phone that wants to talk to me about our partner.
I do indeed. Can you hang on just a second and let me punch this button right here, and I'll be right back with you, okay? And, hello, are you there? Can you hear me on the telephone?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I have Jerry Lawler and Brian Christopher here with me. Here's Jimmy Hart on the phone.
You know what? Everybody's probably wondering why I'm calling Memphis, Tennessee this morning. My schedule's very, very busy. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Hulk Hogan and myself are catching a plane in about 45 minutes heading for New York, promoting his new show, Thunder in Paradise. It's going to be on next month. But you see, I just had to stop by this phone just for a minute to call you because you see, Jerry Lawler, there's something on my mind, man. You know, I know everything that goes on right there in Memphis, Tennessee. I know probably things that happen before you even know they're going to happen. And I know last Monday night in Memphis, Tennessee, before 9,000 people at the Mid-South Coliseum, it was the return of Lance Russell for the first time in about 7 years. All the past superstars of the wrestling area were there. And it was a great night for everybody. And I also know that one of the stipulations that night, I guess you had a Memphis, best of Memphis match when everything was over. And I also know, Jerry, that you even won that match, man. But I know that after the match was over with, a little disappointment happened to your life, man, because you see, that's when the Gilberts and Tommy Rich handcuffed you to the ropes and proceeded to take all the joy out of you winning that match. And I also know that this week, at your side will be Brian Christopher. He's going to be your partner in the match. Well, you know, King, let me tell you something, man. I know something about you, Daddy. I know that you will do anything in the world to win a match, and I know you have done everything in the world to win a match. And maybe Brian will, too. But also I know something else, that you're the one that started me in professional wrestling right there in Memphis, Tennessee.
That's right.
And we were a great team together, King. We won a lot of matches together. But remember this, back in 1980, that's when you broke your leg. Well, I guess everybody thought, what's Jimmy Hart going to do? Well, I wasn't going to be standing there alone, rolling over trying to play dead, but I was left high and dry. But you know what I did? I dug way deep into my bag of tricks, and I went out. And I created the first family of professional wrestling, man. And I found me some of the meanest, the baddest, the dirtiest wrestlers I could find. But you see, they were all winners. I brought in people like Killer Carl Crew, Big Joe LaDuke, King Kong Bundy, and the list goes on and on. But like I said, these guys didn't care about anything or anybody, but they were all winners. And you see something, King? That's what you and Brian need today. You need a guy that's a winner. You need a guy that's dirty. You need a guy that will do anything to win a match. Because think about this, King. Eddie Gilbert, he can throw fire just like you. Tommy Rich, you know Tommy Rich always loves that pretty hair of his. He hates bald-headed people. Do you think he's going to go to that ring Monday night without putting something maybe in his trunks, maybe like a little pair of scissors, and maybe something to shave you and Brian's head with to leave you in that ring? And look at Becky. He's got a lot of tricks. What if he painted you guys yellow? So there you would be like the Coneheads laying in the ring, bald-headed, shaved, and burnt from head to toe. Well, brother, you better wake up. And let me tell you something, King. I know we've had a lot of bad dealings in the past, but you see, I want to clear the air with you. I want to listen to me, I'm so excited I feel like an elephant sitting on my tongue this morning, man. But I'm so excited over this. I went down in my little trophy room, and I looked back in my drawer, and I found me some old pictures of some of the guys I used to manage. And all of a sudden, there it was. one of the first members of the first family of professional wrestling. Now, think back to this, King. You remember back in 1981, just a year after you broke your leg, when you returned to the Memphis Coliseum, and there before 11,500 people with another 4,000 people banging on those Coliseum doors trying to get in, standing across the ring from you was a man that almost re-broke your leg, was a man that fought you tooth and nail. And also, what about the time this man stepped in the ring with you, and he was the only man that made you lose a loser-leave-town match? That's right, King. Think hard. You know who I'm talking about. This man has got tattoos from the bottom of his feet to the top of his neck. This man will stop at anything. He will hurt anybody like he's done many, many years before. He's the man that you and Brian need by your side at the Coliseum on Monday night, man. And you know who I'm talking about? Oh, hey, bingo, bingo. Now, here comes the memory back to you. And I'll tell you who he is. He's the man that I always had by my side in any type of match I was in. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, Betty and Lawler, I'm telling you, if you've got any guts in your body, you will accept this man, you and Brian, as your partner. You know who he is, and I do too. He is the Dream Machine, baby. Come on out, Dream. Walk through those curtains one more time. You know the Dream Machine. When Jimmy Hart was in a match at the Coliseum. Hey, if I was in a hair match, he was the man I took to the ring with me. I've never lost my hair. If I was in a tar and feather match, I never got tarred and feathered because he was the man that stood by my side, man. If I was going to be in a strap match, he was the man that was always with me because I never saw any blood running down my match for somebody hitting me with a belt. He is the man, King. He is the man that you and Brian need.
Wait a minute, Jimmy Hart. Wait a minute. He's standing right here in front of me. I remember the Dream Machine. You're right. After I came back from 1 year of laying up with a broken leg, this is the guy that I had to face across the ring. With you in his corner, Hart, what makes you think I should trust this guy now? He tried to break my leg, he tried to do me in, he tried to do everything to me. What are you doing coming up, showing up now, Dream Machine?
I'll tell you why you need to trust me, Lawler, because you ain't got no choice. You stand out here and you complain to these people that Rich and Gilbert and whoever tried to do a number on you. They didn't try to do a number on you. They did a number on you. They did a number on you too, boy. And I tell you what, it's been a lot of ball and squalling, climbing the wall, old times Jubilee. I was the man that walked that barbed wire fence 32,000 miles barefoot at each steelstone cake. Stepped lightning with bread, picked up the blue guinea rock, called 9,000 buckshot. Dave Brown, you know, Lance Russell knows. You know, really, I'm offended because a blast from the past. How can you have a blast from the past without me? That's like having a birthday party with a cake with no candles. But, Lawler, you do need me. Where's the camera? Put the microphone on me. Let me tell you something. Everywhere I go, Fairwater, Orange Mound, Scudderfield, New Chicago, all the soul brothers and soul sisters saying, dream, dream, dream. You need to get back in the business. Well, now, it's high time, and I'm back in the business. And you know something? I think you're scared. Yeah, I think you're scared to trust me. But I'll tell you what, don't wait a minute. Hey, you shut your mouth. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, too. Blue eyes. Green, excuse me. You shut your mouth. Let me tell you something, Lawler. I don't like you. I ain't never liked you. But money talks the loudest. There's been a lot of sad singing and slow walking. Like I said, all the brothers over here, it ain't no secret about me. I am from the gutter. You put me on food stamps, you put me in a hospital, you even put me on some things I don't even want to name out here. But I will tell you this, I will fight just as hard with you as I did against you. Whether you want to believe it or not. Whether you want to believe it or not, Brian Christopher, it don't really matter. But I'll tell you this, you know, Jimmy Hart, you got one thing right. I was your sergeant. I was your lieutenant. I was your flunky. Whatever you want to name, it's all right. But one thing I did take care of business. And I did kick some booty and take some names. You understand what I'm saying? Can you realize that I was the only man? There ain't no way you can forget it. Who defeated you in the loser-leave town match? I'm not going to stand out here and tell these people that you're not a tough guy. Because if I did, I would be stupid. I would be like standing out here telling you you're not a good announcer, because you are. And I'm not going to stand out here and make a bunch of excuses. You know, hey, Eddie Gilbert, Tommy Gilbert, whoever, bring Bobby Gilbert, Ronnie Gilbert, bring your mama Gilbert, bring them all. Tommy Rich, me and you go back a long way too. And I got news for you. You're in a situation where You need help now.
Dream Machine,
Yeah.
you always were able to talk the talk.
And walk the walk.
Yeah, you were able to walk the walk. I'm going to say this. Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert, Tommy Rich, you don't know what I know, and I know what this man can do, and I'm going to put you to the test, Dream Machine. I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to take the chance for Brian Christopher. And Jimmy Hart, are you still on the phone?
I'm still there, King.
Yeah, he's excited.
I want you to know this, Jimmy Hart. I want you to know this. I'm going to take this chance, but as I told you once before, if you're double-crossing me, Hart, or if you're double-crossing me and Brian Christopher, I don't care if you're in Florida or California or on the moon, we will hunt you down, Jimmy Hart, and we will make you pay. But I'm going to tell you this. If you live up to your word and Monday night you fight just as hard with us as you have against me in the past, Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert, and Tommy Rich, you are in for the butt-kicking of your life, I can assure you that.
Hey, I promise you one thing. It's going to be some sad staying and some slow walking and falling and swelling because the Dream Machine Troy Graham is back. Lawler, I will fight just as hard with you as I did.
We're going to be in a cage with handcuffs.
I've been in a cage half of my life. That ain't nothing new. I got handcuffs. You got your handcuffs. I got my handcuffs. You think I'm scared? Do you think I'm scared? But then you got another thing coming if you think I'm scared. Because all of you people out there, I don't know if you remember me or not, but I'm not scared. Yeah, you remember me because you stole my bicycle back in 1979. I'll tell you what. Eddie Gilbert, I hope that you bring Tommy Gilbert down there because I got a score to settle with him because did he... No, I don't even want to say
Don't even say it.
I don't even want to say that because you know there ain't nobody home. I am a bum. I hang out where people get cut and shot. I hang out in Centerfold, Neon Moon. I hang out in all them places. Everybody knows that I'm a bum. I'm proud of it. But I tell you what, you need me now. You need me more than you ever have. The King Lawler, wine with the King, dine with the Queen, slept down and he co-ported me. But I'll fight just as hard with you as I did against you. Oh,
I'll tell you what, we'll put our trust in you. But Dream Machine, don't you even dream about stabbing us in the back, okay?
There ain't no way.
There's the word. Looks like it's a team, a six-man team right there with Jerry Lawler, Brian Christopher, and the Dream Machine. Jimmy Hart, it sounds like it's done. Thanks very much for the telephone call. It sounds like we got a team, and we'll be talking to you down the road.
I promise you this. This will be the opportunity of a lifetime for Jerry Lawler and the Dream Machine.
It should be a good night. Thanks.
Hey, brother, I couldn't believe one phone call stirred up so much trouble.
Well, I tell you what, it looks like it's going to be an interesting pairing there with handcuffs involved and all of that.
But I will be watching and listening, my ears to the ground. King, you, Brian, and Dream Machine, good luck Monday night, baby.
All right. See you later, Jim. Bye-bye. All right, the word from Jimmy.
the mouth of the South.
Goodness gracious. We're going to check that entire Monday card in just a minute. First, though, before we do that, got a little business to take care of right now because our friends from Mega Market back with us again. Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, we're going to have a drawing there for $25 worth of groceries, and no purchase necessary. You can register for that. We're going to do that right now. We've done this once before. We're going to do it, kind of takes us back to old rock and roll radio days here. We're going to give you the telephone number. Here it is right here, 726-0551. If you're calling from outside the Memphis area, it's area code 901. 901-726-0551. Going to take call number 9. Call number 9. If you are caller number 9, we've got a gift certificate for you, $25 worth of groceries from Mega Market. Another Mega Monday night.
And that means another night of $1 off on your ticket.
That's exactly right. You can stop by any Mega Market location, pick up a coupon, which gets you $1 off of any ticket. It's
What
just
a
a
deal.
great night to come on down to the Coliseum, save $1 on your ticket. Man, be a part of it. What a crowd last week. We're all still just thrilled about the crowd last week. Looking
Great
forward to
crowd.
another big crowd this coming Monday night. Opening match of the night, King Cobra will be going against Leon Downs. Following that, Missouri Tiger Jeff Gaylord against the German Skull Von Crush. Then in a loser leaves town. J.C. Ice or Wolfie D, former partners in PG-13. They'll be going against each other, and the loser is out of here. USWA tag titles will be on the line there. The Moondogs and Ronnie Lott, they're the champions right now. The challenge has been issued by Billy Joe Travis and the Spellbinder. They'll have Bert Prentice over in their corner. Bert Prentice instrumental in getting rid of Ronnie Lott and the Moondogs in the match earlier here today.
Yeah, the Spellbinder, we all know, works a lot of magic. He'll need it Monday night when he goes against the Moondogs.
Special challenge match with Eddie Marlin, the special referee. Some bad history between these two. Robert Gibson will be going against Coco Beware. Then in a first advantage match, Tommy Rich against Jerry Lawler. What does first advantage mean? Well, remember the Rage in the Cage is coming up later on, and the winner of this match gets a 5-minute 3-on-2 handicap advantage in the Rage in the Cage. So a very important match here. If Lawler can win it, for instance, then his team will be at full strength, all three of them. The other team, there will only be 2 of them to begin the Rage in the Cage for the first 5 minutes. Of course, if Wildfire Tommy Rich wins it, it would be the other way around. The first advantage match. Then a double title match. Not one title at stake, but 2 of them. Eddie Gilbert, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, will be putting the unified title against Brian Christopher's USWA heavyweight title. Both titles at stake in the double title match coming up Monday night. But that's not all. We're going to bring both of those guys back. We're going to bring some other folks back, too. The Rage in the Cage. Now, this is one in which it's going to be in the cage, but it's such a type of a match that the USWA board says we will not sanction it. The match can occur, but it will not be an officially sanctioned USWA match. The Rage in the Cage, 6 men altogether, and the Dream Machine has been added up in that upper left slot there. The Dream Machine, the King, Jerry Lawler, and Brian Christopher on one side of the ring. On the other, it's the Gilberts, Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert, and their partner will be Wildfire Tommy Rich. And remember the stipulation on it. It's in a cage. There'll be 5 sets of handcuffs. As you defeat your opponent, if you can get him over there, you can handcuff him to the ring, then your team will have the advantage. And finally, as Lawler pointed out, when you get all your opponents handcuffed over there, you can pretty well work them over any way you want to, which he would love to do after the situation that happened to him following the Best in Memphis match. It's a big night. Remember, it's Mega Night. Go by Mega Market. Any Mega Market location, pick up a coupon. We'll get you $1 off your tickets. And speaking of that, we've got a winner of the $25 worth of groceries. Terry Adams of Memphis, Tennessee is the winner. Congratulations to you. We'll be doing this more in the weeks ahead. You stay with us. Make your plans to be there Monday night. We're going to be back right here in just a moment with Reggie B. Fine. Stay tuned.
Well, Medicare did it again. It raised its deductibles and co-payments for the 27th straight year. Hi, I'm Dennis James. You know, just one stay in the hospital could cost you thousands of dollars out of pocket and out of savings. Well, if you're 65 or over, you'll be glad to know there is a solution to rising hospital costs. It's called Senior Supplement, the Medicare supplement policy from Physicians Mutual. Now, I want you to write down this toll-free number and then call it to get this free information kit with all the details. But first, I want to tell you a little something about this policy. From the very first day you're hospitalized, Senior Supplement pays your entire Part A medical deductible each and every time you need it. It pays all your Medicare hospital or skilled nursing home co-payments. It pays your Part B medical deductible and your Medicare-approved doctor expenses not fully paid by Medicare. And you can relax knowing that every time Medicare raises its deductibles and co-payments, your Senior Supplement benefits are increased to match dollar for dollar. And best of all, your coverage can start right away. There are no waiting periods, no siree, even for health problems you've had in the past. Senior Supplement does all this and more, and it's yours for a price that won't break your budget, and that's nice to know. So look, do yourself a favor. Call this toll-free number right now to get your free information kit with all the details on Senior Supplement. And remember, important thing here, there's no cost or obligation of any kind. You are merely calling for information, that's all. Don't get caught without up-to-date protection. Call right now. You'll be mighty glad that you did. Okay? Okay.
We're here when you need us, physicians usual.
Well, fur coat and all, he's arrived, friends. Reggie B. Fine is in the area, headed for the ring right now. Yeah, taking good care of the coat. Yeah.
I've only got one question, Dave. It's March. It's how many days from spring?
Yeah, well, it's
Not many.
it's about 8 days from spring.
Yeah,
just a little over a
Reggie's
week.
got his fur coat on.
Yeah. Reggie is ready for the next big ice storm, I guess.
Hey.
Here's Bert Prentice along with a Spellbinder climbing into the ring. We got a 1-fall, 10-minute time limit match scheduled to go here. Kevin Christian, the referee. Bert Prentice has asked for just a moment. And the Spellbinder. Couple of illusions from the Spellbinder. Oh, Reggie is not impressed. Reggie has said, oh, my goodness, he is not impressed at all. Of course, Reggie is not impressed with much of anything except Reggie.
Yeah, and he's impressed with that fur coat he's got on.
Yeah.
How many Girl Scouts there?
Girl Scouts.
Boy Scouts.
Cub Scouts over there, yeah. Cub Scouts from up in Northwest Tennessee. We're glad to have joining us here today. By the way, we'd love to have you join us. Tickets are free. You must include a self-addressed stamped envelope. We give the address a couple of times during the program each week. So later today or next week, have a pencil, piece of paper handy, and when the address pops on your screen, send in for those tickets. Just remember, you must include a self-addressed stamped envelope from anywhere in America. We'd love to have you join us for USWA Championship Wrestling.
Nothing like being there and seeing it live.
All right, Reggie is asking for quiet while he does his exercises.
All right.
Reggie, you know, I've never seen, it's very difficult to do side straddle hops the wrong way, but Reggie does.
Reggie B. Fine, jumping jacks and all. And Reggie B. about ready now to take on the Spellbinder. 1 ball and 10 minutes in time for action on USWA Championship Wrestling. Bert Prentice in the corner of the Spellbinder. Nice takedown from the Spellbinder. Hold his hair, Reggie says. Well, I don't know, as Reggie B. Fine came in here without hair. And I still haven't seen any, but he says that the Spellbinder pulled it. Spellbinder backs him up. Reggie B. reverses swing. Spellbinder gets out of the way and takes down Reggie B. Fine. Takes him down in there, and a good move from the Spellbinder. And Reggie showing every Kevin Christian right there. Hey, ref, he just snatched my tight and took me down.
He's cheating, believe me, said Reggie B. Fine. Yeah. Oh, boy. Reggie pleading his case anywhere. Pleading it to the referee, to the announce table.
Reggie B. Fine and the Spellbinder working him over there. Still to come today on USWA Wrestling, Billy Joe Travis takes on J.C. Ice. That should be a good thing about. And the Gilberts are here today as well. We'll be seeing Eddie and Duck Gilbert here in action. All of that and much more still to come right here today. Reggie B. Fine complaining just one more time to the referee, and he goes to work on the Spellbinder. Works him over. Fine, backs him up, whips the Spellbinder in. Clothesline and takes him down. Reggie B. spreading around the ring and doing his work on the Spellbinder here today. Takes him up.
Oh, my goodness. That didn't work the way Reggie was hoping. He picked him up and body slammed him with a bonsai yell, and he hurt his back and threw his back out.
They bumped something back there for a change, huh? Leland from Reggie B. Fine and takes the Spellbinder over. Reggie's jumping jacks didn't loosen him up enough in there earlier.
Yeah.
He lifts again, look at his Spellbinder covered. He got it. Spellbinder gets the win over Reggie B. Fine. He
pulled his tights. He said, look what happened. He was pulling my tights. Reggie, wrong. You got outsmarted. Face it. You got outsmarted. You've lost the match. Reggie B. Fine is going to head back to the dressing room. He lost here today. We watch you.
Introducing Speed Bit, the revolutionary new bit that drills through practically everything. Speed Bit drills wood quickly and easily. Even hardwoods like this baseball bat are no challenge for Speed Bit. The same Speed Bit drills tough metal, like this hard steel hammer. Look again. The same bit bores right through brick and other masonry. The secret is Speed Bit's super hard carbide tip. It cuts through the hardest surface, while special side blades twist out debris at rotary speeds. Try brick with an ordinary wood or metal bit. Speed Bit bores through. Other bits barely scratch the surface. Now, separate bits for wood, metal, and masonry are obsolete. Speed Bit cuts through ceramic tile, even tough porcelain. No chips, no cracks. Drill clean holes through sheetrock or plaster walls. Paneling, door frames. Speed Bit stays sharp. Its resilient carbide cuts through concrete, patio block, and brick. Decorate in places you never thought possible. Even this tough car bumper won't stop Speed Bit. Speed Bit is 3 bits in one. Save the cost of this $5 masonry bit and the cost of this $2 wood bit. Save on this expensive $8 metal bit. One Speed Bit does the job of $15 worth of ordinary bits. In this introductory trial offer, you get 7 Speed Bits in the sizes you need most, our unconditional money-back guarantee, and if you order now, we'll include the amazing TV wrench. Its unique ratchet-like head adjusts automatically to the right size. It beats old-fashioned wrenches hands down. It's yours to keep, just for trying Speed Bits. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-643-1400. Or save COD charges, send $12.98 to Speed Bits. Box 12107, Memphis 38182. You get 7 Speed Bits plus our money-back guarantee that lets you keep the amazing TV wrench if not delighted. So rush $12.98 to Speed Bits, Box 12107, Memphis, Tennessee 38182. Or phone toll-free 1-800-643-1400. 1-800-643-1400.
Well, the Gilberts are going to be coming this way. I see Doug Gilbert headed out, and here comes Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert still got the unified title around his waist, at least for the time being. I tell you what, it was a rather disgusting display of what they did following the Best of Memphis match. But I think the main thing to remember in the Best of Memphis match is the outcome of it. Here's Doug.
Dave Brown, I guess however you want to look at it, you can. But see, what's going to happen this week? See, Jerry Lawler, you dug yourself a grave, Daddy, and we're fixing to put you in it. What's going to happen is going to be handcuffs all over a cage. And what we're going to see, Dave, we're going to be like the police. What I mean by the police, we're going to handcuff up. You know, I don't know which two we want to handcuff up, but then we're going to beat the living daylight out of the others. And tell them what we have in store for them, brother.
I heard you mention just as we came out here the Best of Memphis match.
I didn't get to finish that no matter what you did after the match, the outcome is the important thing in the long term, and the outcome is you lost. Jerry Lawler won the Best of Memphis match.
Well, Dave, today I'm going to say that you are right. Jerry Lawler did defeat me in the Best of Memphis match, but I want everyone to understand something. I want you to understand something, too. I've never done this in my life. I've never said this in my life, especially in professional wrestling. But I got to let everybody in on a little secret. I know I'm going to take a little thunder from Jerry Lawler on this and everything, but I let Jerry Lawler beat me in that match.
What?
I know it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. I let Jerry Lawler, I laid there. I could have moved from his fist drop. I laid there, let him come off with his big fist. I laid there and let him get the 1, 2, 3.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. I figured, and I told you that it's time for the torch to be passed to a new generation, right?
And you couldn't do it. He beat you.
No. He did beat me, but I let him beat me because I figured, Dave, Jerry Lawler has done it all. He won the Lord of the Rings tournament back years ago. He has won the USWA Southern Heavyweight title more times than anyone else. He has been not only just the World Heavyweight Champion, he has been the Unified World Heavyweight Champion. So then I got to thinking, Eddie, how can, you know, I'm a very smart person, very intelligent person that I am. I got to thinking, Eddie, what can you do, maybe without having to resort to physical violence, to get rid of Jerry Lawler? So I thought to myself, if I let Jerry Lawler win the Best of Memphis match, maybe then he would say, people, I've done it all. I'm going to step down now. Eddie Gilbert, it is his time. He is the new king. But Dave, he didn't do that, did he?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Even though I let him beat me, he did not. As a matter of fact, he even got a little mad now. Now, this coming Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, and one other little thing I want everyone to understand, all those people that came last week, they didn't come to see any old has-beens like Sputnik Monroe, Don and Al Green, Buddy Wayne, Guy Coffey, Eddie Marlin, Jerry Jarrett, Christine Jarrett. They came to see the new king crown, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Well, before we get in that cage match this Monday night, Brian Christopher, we're going to talk about the torch being passed here. I know and you know that I'm the one in line. Just like at Baskin-Robbins, you take a number. Well, I am the man that will take Jerry Lawler's place. As a matter of fact, I've already taken his place. Somebody just needs to tell him that. Well, Brian, this coming week, Monday night, you're putting your USWA heavyweight title up against my world heavyweight title before we get in that cage match, right? That's right. Well, I want Mr. Christopher to know something. I know that he plays softball with Jerry Lawler. I know that he travels with Jerry Lawler. I know that they've become very fond of each other. So I know in the back of Brian Christopher's mind that he thinks he's the next in line. Well, Brian, I have worked very hard, years after years after years, growing up here to be the new king, to be the next king. And what I'm going to do Monday night, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to show what a young punk you are. And then what I'm going to do is take that USWA heavyweight title, Dave, and you can come with me, okay? You can come with me. We're going to go over here to the Mississippi River Bridge, and I'm going to take his belt, and I'm going to throw it off the bridge right into the river, because that's where his belt belongs, because I am the #1 man. And then, Brian, you will not be able to come back in that cage match. And Jerry Lawler, when Tommy Rich defeats you, that means as soon as Brian Christopher is hurt, there will be 3-on-1, because it'll be myself, Doug Gilbert, and Wildfire Tommy Rich, the greatest tag team partner I've ever had. And we will have one person in there to start that match. I guarantee you that, and I will make that promise. Dream Machine, it's been a long time coming. It's an old-time jubilee, you said. Well, I'm going to welcome you back to Memphis Wrestling the right way. And Jimmy Hart, you think you're smart. You're nothing. Because we are going to beat you, Dream Machine. Then Jerry Lawler, you come in that ring, we're going to handcuff you, and then I am going to beat you so bad that you will take the microphone and you will say, Eddie Gilbert, it is your time, and you are the man. Monday Night Dave, history will take place, and I did let him beat me. You will see blood and guts Monday night at the...
Well, we'll find out. I tell you, I've said it, if I said it once, said it 1,000 times. You don't win the match here, you win it in the ring. It happens Monday night, the Rage in a Cage coming up. A lot of action in the USWA this week.
Oh, yeah, Dave, indeed. It begins. You heard Eddie Gilbert out here earlier talking about softball. Well, there's going to be a big softball classic coming up next month in April. Sunday, April 10th, 2 o'clock p.m. is going to be the start time. Big softball class. And you see there, Eddie Gilbert's army against Jerry Lawler's army. It's everything that Jerry Lawler does, Eddie Gilbert wants to follow behind. That's going to be coming up April 10th at 2 o'clock, softball classic in Lexington, Tennessee coming up. But there's wrestling coming up this Thursday night in Haytime, Missouri. Haytime High School. The Moondogs are on the card there. The Gilberts will be there as well. Brian Christopher, Ken Wayne will be there. Billy Joe Travis, a big night of wrestling action. Jeff Gaylord all lined up this Thursday night Haytime at the Haytime High School. Friday night, March 18th, 7:30 bell time, wrestling in Middleton, Tennessee. There's the Middleton High School. Jerry the King Lawler will be there. Brian Christopher will be there. Ken Wayne there as well. Also, Billy Joe Travis Gold Run Crush, all lined up Friday night. Coming up Friday night, this Friday, in Middleton, Tennessee at the high school. Then wrestling coming up Thursday night, March 24th, Centertovia, Mississippi, Northwest Community College. Jerry the King Lawler, Eddie and Doug Gilbert, Brian Christopher, all coming up in Centertovia, Mississippi. The Moondogs are going to be there as well. Friday, March 25th, wrestling in Smithville, Mississippi. Smithville High School there. Brian Christopher, the Gilberts, Billy Joe Travis, the Spellbinder, Ken Wayne, all in Smithville, Mississippi at the Smithville High School. Saturday, March 26th, Jonesboro, Arkansas. Back in Jonesboro, Earl Bell Community Center on Church Street down there. USWA Top Stars in Jonesboro. Friday, April 1st, wrestling in Blytheville, Arkansas at the National Guard Armory. Friday, April 8th, 7:30 bell time in Terrell, Arkansas at the Terrell High School. USWA Top Stars in Terrell. That is USWA Wrestling on Tour. We've got a lot still to come right here. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Serious damage to your engine can happen during startups when your engine is cold. So for motor oil to protect your engine, it must get to work fast. And the Exxon Super Glow Synthetic Blend does. It also protects better against thermal breakdown, yet it's less expensive than full synthetics. A difference you can see. New Exxon Super Glow Synthetic Blend. Protection beyond conventional oils for all the ways you drive.
Public notice, Nationwide Warehouse, Nationwide Warehouse. For 3 days only, get a brand new mattress set absolutely free with the purchase of any bedroom or living room. Contemporary and traditional styles from only $148, all brand new in many styles, fabrics, and price ranges from only $188. Free layaway guaranteed, immediate delivery at Nationwide Warehouse.
3374 One Place at Brooks Road East behind Ramada Inn. Phone 346-3100. Nationwide Warehouse, Nationwide Warehouse, Nationwide Warehouse.
Hit the Hart. There's the way you're coming through. Hit the Hart.
It's the midday thing to do. You'll find a lot to like on Pizza Hut's all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Choose from 6 freshly baked pizza selections. Toss in a salad, then pile on the pasta and bring on the breadsticks. All for just $3.99. So if you want the whole hut and nothing but, you know what to do. Hit the Hut.
20 years in the making, the most advanced prototype of its kind. Multi-million-dollar technology, light years ahead, but closer than you may think. The ultimate merging of man and machine, form and function. Hang on for the ride of your life. RoboCop, the series. The future of law enforcement is here.
If you're going to have a baby, there are a lot of things you have to do to get ready. The first and most important thing is to call your doctor or clinic and make an appointment. Then you should call for your Happy Birthday Baby Book. It's filled with free and discount coupons for you and your baby. Call your doctor, then call 1-800-55-BABIES for your Happy Birthday Baby Book. Call 1-800-55-BABIES today and get your Happy Birthday Baby Book. It's the best way to get ready for your new baby.
Everyone else is having a white sale. At Rentronics, we have a brighter idea. Introducing our Red Dot sale. Get a brand new Hot Point washer for only $9.99 a week. A washer and dryer for only $18.99. We also have a wide selection of pre-rented electronics and appliances for just $9.99. Any two for $18.99. TVs like this and this, or VCRs like this and this. Choose brand names like Fisher, JVC, RCA, Pioneer, and Zenith. So for really big savings, hurry into Rentronics before our Red Dot sale comes to an end.
A family fights to get back a bag lady's fortune. Watch Inside Edition.
In the ring, it's J.C. Ice. It's the referee, Kevin Christian. And climbing up on the ring apron right now, it's Billy Joe Travis. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit. And we are just about set to go right here. Billy Joe's ready. J.C. Ice still getting the hat and the warm-up jacket. Billy Joe grabbed the hat. The fan says,
Throw it over here. The referee says, no, it's his. Come on, give it back. So, as soon as we, oh, boy, JCI's not happy at all about that little sequence of events there. But we're underway, and here's Corey Macklin.
Thank you, Dave Brown. We've got action still in the USWA. Look at that. JCI swings Travis in. Shoulder from Billy Joe. Comes off the rope. Leaps over. Reversal and hip toss. Takes down JCI. And a big right hand from Billy Joe.
Billy Joe Travis not above doubling up the fist and using it, especially against an opponent like J.C. Ice. May I remind you that that man right there in his corner has a big old hubcap. He's used that hubcap more than once.
Yeah.
Need a
timeout.
No timeout. Here's how your timeout goes. You got to 10 to get back in the ring.
They say that timeout for the University of Memphis. That is that. J.C. Ice rolls in and tangles up with Billy Joe Travis. Right hand. Whoa, Billy. Stop trying the middle. And a nice backdrop.
Big backdrop by Billy Joe. He's looking good here in this match today.
Yeah.
J.C. Ice not able to get on track. Fist doubled up again. Boom.
What a big right hand from Billy Joe Travis. Oh, and another timeout. Timeout.
How many timeouts do you get per man in a wrestling match? Answer, 0.
That's a quick quiz.
Oh, poor JC. He's punched me twice. How many times have you seen JC Ice double up the fist or grab the hubcap and smack an opponent with it?
More than twice, I think that.
Yeah.
Billy Joe Travis, wrestling in out of Dallas, Texas. JC Ice from the hood, and these two going at it. 1 ball, 10 minutes in time now. JC Ice whipped him in. Billy Joe comes off. And he tips him right over there. That move from J.C. Ice, and he follows up, coming off the ropes and a cover. 1, 2, and Billy Joe Travis up.
Thought he had him there. He came off the ropes, and I thought that wrapped it up. Oh, the big arm bar. That hurts the shoulder. Billy Joe's in pain. Up on his feet, might be able to snap out of it here.
Back J.C. Ice. In the corner, Ice whips him in, goes in after him, misses. Billy Joe Travis, boom, down with a right hand. Boy, oh boy. Right smack dab into referee Kevin's sister. And Kevin is out.
JC wrapped a chain around his right fist.
Oh, he still thought Billy Travis was coming down. Billy was going for a back suplex. Look at this, Wolfie D.
Wolfie D, the former partner of J.C. Ice. Bad blood between these two. And Billy Joe puts J.C. shoulders down. He got it.
He got it. Billy Joe Travis gets the win. While J.C. Ice was overpowered at Wolfie D, he got beat.
He sure did. Wolfie D came in, distracted J.C. Ice. And J.C. Ice has just lost this wrestling match.
Yeah,
there it is. That is. And there goes J.C. Here comes J.C. Ice.
That's it, Dave. Wolfie D, you listen and you listen good, you little snot-nosed punk. Let me tell you something, boy. This week, Dave Brown, J.C. Ice and Wolfie D, the loser will leave town, boy. Well, Dave Brown, I promise you and all them people that this is not J.C. Ice's last interview. Wolfie D, I made Bill Dundee leave town one time, and I know I can make you leave. And Billy Travis.
Oh, there's Wolfie.
I see you just made him leave the interview area right here. There's Wolfie D, who just has run him off, but he's right about one thing. Loser leave town this week.
That's right, Dave. And JC, it don't matter what's happened in the past. It don't matter who beat who. It don't matter who jumped who. This Monday night, it's for all the marbles, baby. Somebody's out of here, And I'm not going nowhere, JC. Bank on it. I'll be doing my talking Monday night.
That's the way, Wolfie D. JC Ice back here right after this.
Now at Circuit City, get 0% interest for 6 months on everything over $299. Get this RCA 20-inch TV with remote for just $189.97. This Sharp VCR with remote, only $159.97. And this Hotpoint 19-cubic foot refrigerator, now just $596.97. Get 0% interest for 6 months on everything over $299. Now at Circuit City.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state-of-the-art. Crazy about Crystal. Crazy about little square burgers and little square buns. Crazy about having fun. Crazy about Crystal. We're crazy about you.
You'll be crazy about the Crystal Crazy 8. 8 crystals for $2.99, or 4 crystals and 4 chili puffs for $3.59. It's the best deal you'll ever pay.
Follow the rainbow to Jolly Royal and your pot of gold. Take home this 5-piece cherry Sovereigns and Veneers traditional bedroom for $55.73 a month. You'll be charmed with a Simmons hide-a-bed sofa and 3 love seats, $6.99 for both pieces. This Queen Anne match stripe sofa, $2.99. So is this camelback floral sofa. Your lucky day will begin with a sectional from Jolly Royal. We have a size, cover, and price to fit any budget. Our 5-piece dinette with roll-around casters, $2.99. Dance on down to Jolly Royal Shamrock Sale-a-thon.
Suave. Passé. Okay. Cliché. Obvious.
Tedious.
Frivolous. What a wuss. Speech.
Oh, you've never done that.
Treat you the full tilt taste of Diet Dew. Obsessed. Possessed. Impressed. No contest.
Win a 1994 Saturn just by entering the Made in the South sweepstakes. Look for the Pepsi display in all participating mega markets.
Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Things get underway at 7:30. Don't forget to stop by any Mega Market location. Pick up a coupon for $1 off your ticket. Yeah. Come on down. See King Cobra go against Leon Downs. Jeff Gaylord will be going against Skull Von Crush. Loser leave town match. JC Ice against Sir Wolfie D. Good bout. USWA Tag Team titles. Moondogs with Ronnie Lotz. They're the champions. Challengers, Spellbinder, Billy Joe Travis. They'll have Bert Prentice in their corner. A special challenge match. Coco Beware against Robert Gibson. Eddie Marlin, special referee for this one. A first advantage match. The winner, he means in the Rage in the Cage match that his team gets a 3-on-2 advantage for 5 minutes. The King will be going against Wildfire, Tommy Rich. Double title match. Eddie Gilbert's World Unified title at stake against the USWA heavyweight title of Brian Christopher. And then the main event of the night. It's non-sanctioned by the USWA, but it'll be a wild one, let me tell you. Rage in the Cage, 5 sets of handcuffs. The match continues till all the members of one team are handcuffed to the cage. It's Lawler, Christopher, the Dream Machine is their partner. Going against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, Dangerous Doug Gilbert, and Tommy Wildfire Rich. 7:30 Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum. Don't miss it.
It's big savings at the Green at McFleming's this St. Patty's Day week. From now to St. Patty's Day, the McFleming's in the O'Broy Hills have put every piece of their furniture on sale. Your little Irish eyes will be shining as you see a huge selection of beautiful sofas, entertainment centers, bedrooms, youth groups, dining rooms, and more that be awaiting you. And McFleming's Low Elves have marked down every piece of furniture to shamrock bottom pricing. Then with no interest, no payment till next January, pay nothing this year, while you be doing a little Irish jig. McFleming's big savings at the Green be like finding your very own pot of gold.
Let me guess. Spicy chicken sandwich.
Have you noticed that people who like Wendy's spicy chicken like to step out a bit, live on the wild side?
My daughter thinks it's too much.
No way. That's because our whole chicken breast fillet has Dave's fiery blend of pepper and spices for a hot and spicy taste.
So how much are you asking? The bike for the jacket.
So try Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich and go wild.
Dad, is that you?
Something, huh?
At North Point Ford, the race for the record is on. Huge discounts, 3.9 financing, and our biggest selection of new 94 Ranger XLTs with air and much, much more, just $10,199. 94 Escorts or wagons with air, stereo cassette, and more,
Memphis locations, Gwatney Chevrolet announces both stores now open Sunday from 1 till 6. Gwatney Chevrolet, 2000 Covington Pike, and Gwatney 2 Airways in Winchester at the airport.
No little cinnamon gum freshens bread longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, put your heads together longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on, while you chew it, think about a little longer, make it last a little longer, give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
All right, Brian Christopher has joined us over here. You're going to comment on during this match right here, right?
I'll be more than happy to run my little mouth. And here they come right here, the Gilbert brothers.
Eddie and Doug headed into the ring right now. Already in the ring, Tony Williams and Wolfie D. An expiration of time match coming up right here. We don't have a whole lot of time left, but we want to have wrestling for you just as long as possible. And if the Gilberts will get the warm-up jackets off, we will be underway here. Expiration of time tag team match. Kevin Christian, the referee. As soon as we get the signal, and there it is. Here we go. We're underway. Brian Christopher, our special commentator for this particular match.
You know, there's nothing more I'd like to see here, Dave, than old Eddie and Joe Gilbert to get beat, to slip up, and have Tony Williams and Wolfie D catch a quick fall on these guys. You know, Eddie Gilbert's been running his mouth. Pop him one, pop him one. Oh, yeah. Eddie Gilbert's been running his mouth. This week we got a title versus title match. His World Heavyweight Unified title against my USWA Heavyweight title.
That's right, double title match.
And you know, in the past, I've held more than one belt at one time.
Yeah, I remember you coming out here with a wagon full of belts one day.
That's right, I have 3 major championships at one time, and I plan to go back to my old ways, and that means this week, beating Eddie Gilbert for that Unified World Heavyweight title and strapping that one around my waist right here.
Tony Williams, Doug Gilbert in the action right now. Tony over to the corner of the tag on Wolfie D. Wolfie. Ooh.
Watch Eddie Gilbert over here. Look like he just got something out of Doug's jacket. If it looks like he did, then he probably did. Because he's the stinkiest, slimy snake in the grass I ever seen. Yeah, he did get something. He's got it wrapped up in his right hand, and he jumped down on Wolfie D with it.
It's a brass knucks. That's what it is.
Come on, referee. Eddie Gilbert's got brass knucks. Hey. No.
It's over.
He had brass knucks.
Yeah, he did. Give the foreign object a big assist there, as Eddie Gilbert doesn't want to hang around and talk about it.
Dave, he'll resort to whatever it takes. Well, I'm going to resort to whatever it takes to win your belt this week, Eddie Gilbert. I'm taking both belts and putting them around my waist. You understand?
It's a belt versus belt match coming up this week. The Gilberts win this one, but you saw how they did it. We'll be back in a moment.
You're in a nightmare filled with monsters that bite, that crawl, that kill. A nightmare more terrifying because it's real. Welcome to nature's dark side. Welcome to Predators of the Wild, an intense journey through a real-life chamber of horrors. From Time Life Video, face creatures so fearsome only the brave dare get close enough to film them. Lightning-fast fangs, spiders that launch missiles, bone-crushing jaws, lethal weapons in an ancient war of survival seem so close. They will make your skin crawl. Call this toll-free number now and begin your journey to the shadow world with Giant Tarantula, yours for just $9.99. Confront a spider that measures a foot across, has 1-inch fangs, and venom so powerful it dissolves its victims from the inside out, yet is considered a tasty snack by local Indians. Other videos take you deeper into the shadow world with Snake, Wolf, and Hunters and the Hunted. Meet savage giants, acid-spitting snakes, and grisly war parties that show their victims no mercy. But be warned, the camera doesn't flinch, so you probably will. Call now to get giant tarantula for just $9.99. Keep only the tapes you want. There's never a commitment to buy. So call now and stare into the eyes of a monster. And try not to blink.
To order Predators, call 1-800-850-3500. That's 1-800-850-3500. Or send $9.99 plus $3.43 shipping and handling to Predators, Department 1, Richmond, Virginia, 23280.
Hey, let's remind you one more time about the big Rage in the Cage coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. 6-man in the ring. It'll be Dream Machine joining Jerry the King Lawler at Brian Christopher. On the other side, you got Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert, and Tommy Rich. Going to have handcuffs, and the match ends when one team, the entire team, is handcuffed to the cage. Ought to be a wild one Monday night. We hope you'll join us next week for more USWA action. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.